Island, Ted Christoff, and the new manager, Krista Chambers. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mr. Coney.
Here we are.
Let's go.
Yeah,
well,
let's
congratulations.
Go. Thank you.
Yeah, and congratulations to you.
Thank
This
you.
is awesome.
It's exciting.
How'd this come about?
I was telling someone, I feel like one of the Blues Brothers. We're on a mission from God.
Yeah.
Yeah. As many know, our family has been rooted in Coney Island since the very beginning. George Todoroff came over and with a whole bunch of other Macedonians from Armensko, and he opened the first Coney Island.
It's amazing.
George Todoroff was my grandmother's brother, so it's my dad's uncle, right? So that's my great uncle. So that's my connection to the original. My grandfather became partners with him, and they started Jackson. He started Jackson Coney Island, joined with him. Many other Coney Islands later. And since Virginia has been owned by Tom, we all know Tommy's Hot Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy, that's Tommy's dad on the right there. He was my cousin. Tommy is my cousin. And then when Tommy's dad passed away and owned Virginia, then my Uncle Van, Tommy's uncle, bought the restaurant and ran it through into the 80s till my cousin ran it. And so as of the last 15 years, no Macedonians have owned, there's our family there, back in Old Country.
Wow.
I know, so the only one, my dad's missing in that picture. He was in the other picture there, but that's my
He looks
grandfather.
like, I mean, I could tell that was your dad.
Yeah.
You look just like him. Yeah, on the left, that's your dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the left. Oh, the little one.
Oh, the
Yeah.
little one.
Well, the older one is my grandfather.
Okay, well, you look
Yeah,
like him
yeah.
too.
You
So
do look
that's,
like him too,
Thomas
Ted.
Christoff there. Yep, so they were born in the 1800s. There's my dad up on the upper right-hand corner next to my Aunt Valika,
Yep.
my Uncle George, my Uncle Van, my Aunt Helen, and my Baba and Dedo, Tanis and Magda Christoff.
Amazing.
Isn't it amazing?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, so you're
That's
I
Tommy
guess
and
you
his dad.
were the only
That's
one
Tommy?
who could be.
That's Tommy the baby, and that's Tommy's dad, my Aunt Valika, and his sister Sophia. And so Tommy's dad owned Virginia Coney Island, and then it went to my Uncle Van. There's my Uncle George working at Jackson Coney Island, and George owned Christoph's Corner, Rocky's Restaurant, Pizzas and Cream. My dad was Izzo's Pizza. Andy's Pizza comes from Don and Andy Lazaroff there, and working at Jackson Coney Island. They bought Jackson Coney Island after the war, and they ran it for many years until one of the other Lazaroffs. There's my dad smoking a cigarette at Virginia Coney Island. That was our seat right there.
What a time to be alive
I know.
back then.
It was
right?
awesome.
Very cool
Yeah,
stuff.
we had our own seat.
So what's going to change?
Well, hopefully change back. I'd
Yeah.
like to change very little. I want to bring
Sure.
what the legacy of Coney's is comfort food and a little bit of cheers. Friendly faces. People know your name, know your regular meals that you like. We want it to be quick. We want it to be easy. We want it to be affordable. We want it to be simple. And that's what Coney's are. I mean, it's not fine dining, and we are proud of that.
Yeah.
It's good quality foods, right? But it's going to be simple and quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Krista, you've been in the restaurant business your whole life.
Yep, sure have. Since I was 13 years old, I started as a dishwasher.
So this is an exciting opportunity.
It
to
is.
kinda-
It's fun. It's I think the most important part about all of it is the legacy itself, right? And so being a part of that and bringing that back to Jackson is super exciting.
Yeah.
So the name Virginia, where does Virginia come from?
I'm working my butt off
Really?
to figure that out. No one knows.
Wow.
I don't know. There's just no legacy there. There's no information of where Virginia came
Isn't
from.
that something?
Yeah. It just popped up in that location right around the 1930s, and I'm not sure like where and how, but
Well, I'm a big fan.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a big fan. I love the chopped onions. And I always look at people goofy if they don't get the onions, but there's plenty of different ways to
Yeah.
order them.
there is. Yeah, we're here to please.
Well, it's the best Coney anywhere in the world.
That's true.
It,
It really
was
is.
invented there, and it's
is
really
true.
and it should be the best place to
It
get
is.
a Coney, and it is. And I grew up in Vermont, where Charlie Christopoulos visited Michigan. Jackson had a Virginia Coney Island, had to recreate it in Vermont I grew up on that
Did
Coney.
he use beef heart?
He used everything authentic
Crazy.
to
Yeah.
how you did it. It was amazing. Yeah.
Yes. So one of the things that is different about Virginia Coney Island is we still use beef heart. I think that's our secret sauce, and then the series of blended spices. But it's a very lean meat, and it makes it taste different. I know some do half hamburger, half beef heart, and we're all beef heart.
Well, will it be getting a new floor?
Yes. Oh, for God's sakes, yes. So there'll be a time this summer that we're going to have to shut down, but we'll take all that out of there and put a new floor. But we're keeping the boost.
Yes.
We're going to keep the nostalgia. We want to honor, there's Aaron, one of the past owners, or we want to honor all the owners who've been there, Eli and his wife, and Aaron and her husband.
And they've done a great job
That's
continuing.
right. They absolutely have. And so, and Craig and Van and Tommy's dad and now us. So we're going to put more pictures on the wall of things that are Coney related. Trying to maybe make a little Coney museum. So
I like it.
it's going to be fantastic.
Great place to take kids for breakfast too.
Yeah, so we've extended our hours to 8 o'clock on every night except Saturday, but we will soon be getting Saturday hours till 8. And then we're working on, it's all about staffing.
Sure.
We're working on getting breakfast hours, and so we can get our 8 to 8s, and so you can get your breakfast in. We do serve breakfast all day long, but we'll got to have breakfast during breakfast time. So one step at a time. I don't want to go too fast.
Yeah.
Well, these
Just keep it
places,
straight.
they used to be open 24/7, didn't they?
Yeah, you know, before the days of McDonald's, and plus, in its heyday, Jackson was a very strong train town, very, very, very strong.
Yeah.
Trains in and out, and there were a lot of workers there, and a lot of factories, and people working third shift, second shift. Their lunch was at 2 o'clock in the morning. It was open 24/7.
Were all those restaurants right there on East Michigan pretty
Yeah.
much too back in the day?
Yeah,
What
Jackson, Coney Island,
Yeah.
Virginia, been in the same
That's
place for
crazy.
114
And then you had
years.
10 across the street.
Right, exactly. Yeah, well, then with some
That
across
had
the
to
street,
be
yeah.
just like the busiest lunch center anywhere.
Yes, I would think so. Yeah.
What about the rice pudding?
Excellent. It's excellent.
I know, my
Yes.
wife bought some, and
Yes.
we had it like for dessert 4 nights in a row. It's like,
Yes.
how much did you buy?
I think she got the pound container.
Well, must have.
Yeah.
Yep, and that recipe has not changed. That is exactly how I remember it when I was a little kid too.
No raisins in the rice pudding.
There's another one. There's another one. When I make rice pudding for like Christmas, you know,
put raisins in it?
oh, I got half the people are like, "Where's the raisins?" Yelling, I'm like, "Get these raisins out of here!" So it is what it is.
So will you be, because you have been manning the Tommy Dog cart at various events, will you be
Yes.
behind the grill at all?
Only maybe for a celebrity day.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. My strong point is managing a business, right? I don't. Her strong point is running the business. So I'm going to bring to this the legacy of the Macedonians. Make sure that we get back to where we need to be. Make sure that we have the processes, the procedures, all the financing and banking end of this. My wife and I, you know, I need to say, Ted and Pam have bought
Absolutely.
this. You know, you'll meet Pam on Thursday. I'd like to be on your show to introduce Pam to this business.
Perfect.
So Pam has been working with us at Christoff and Sons floor covering for 25 years
Pam's
now.
the glue, we know it.
Yeah, she's the glue, absolutely. But we wanted to, introduce Krista today to let you know this is the face who's running it, right?
Yeah.
And together we're teaming up.
Yeah.
And I'd be remiss to not mention the rest of my family.
Sure.
You know, with Brooke, my daughter, and my sons, in a small part. But even the extended cousins and such that I've been working with, for recipes and pictures and support. It really is a monumental task, and they're all very proud. We're very proud of our name, and we're proud of this legacy.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Virginia Coney Island, back in the family with Ted Christoff, and new owner and manager Krista Chambers. More of the morning show after this.